Started. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Play by Play. My name is Sean Bouchard. We're going to start off with a bang tonight. I'm playing Quadrilateral Cowboy again. I mean, actually, there's nothing exciting about this except that I haven't done Play by Play in like 3 weeks. Because Indiecade was a couple of weeks ago, and then last week I was sick or something. I don't know. I don't remember. Probably just stressed out. But it whatever. I'm back. I'm doing it again. I'm super psyched to play Quadrilateral Cowboy again. I'm loving this game, despite what I think are some like weird narrative choices. I was told on Twitter today that I've missed a lot of the environmental narrative. That there's actually like a much richer story embedded in this world than I'm seeing or giving it credit for. Which is super interesting, and I might try to look a little bit more carefully for it tonight. But my take on that is a little bit... I actually don't feel... Like, there are some games that I'll rush through parts of, or I'll play differently because I'm on stream. And I don't know that I don't play this any differently because I'm on stream. I mean, but for the most part, I don't think I do. And I certainly don't feel like I'm rushing through the environment for the sake of the stream. So there very may well be a lot of environmental narrative that I'm missing. But I sort of feel like it's maybe too hidden. Like I just don't think I would see it. And so then where does the fault lay for that? I mean, yeah, I'm playing through the game perhaps not as the designer intended, and perhaps not as a lot of players do, and I'm missing things that are legitimately there. But at the same time, while I have said, like, I feel like there's a note missed in terms of the narrative, and I guess I wish I knew more about these characters, I haven't felt compelled to, like, search out details about them that are supposedly there. So either they're not in a place where I'm likely to find them, or they're not being framed in a way that is suggestive to me. Anyway, cool. I don't know, I've got the chat. So I've got the chat sort of near where the game is, which is good. Except that I'm probably going to get distracted by it. So whatever. We'll see. It'll be fun. You guys are great. I'm sniffly. I'm like Donald Trump. I've been like on the edge of getting sick for weeks and weeks and weeks now. Okay. But I'm not sick. I'm totally fine. All right. So we finished this at the end of a level. Shit, I don't remember any of those names. I want to look at, oh, right, I remember this, with those things that you could open up, and you had to flip the light switch to stop the ceiling fan, and, did I do it well? I forget. It was real hard to do the last one, or one of them. There were parts of this that were difficult. I think I did it pretty well. I did it well enough to get paid. How do I look at things? Like this? Okay, so this is part of what I'm talking about. I can read this to the extent that it is a contract. Right? It's filled with complicated legal things. It's been signed. I understand that I have been contracted to do a job. There is a bunch of text on here that I guess I can literally read it, but it is painfully difficult to read. So I wouldn't consider this like accessible narrative. Yes, there is narrative here, and if a person is, highly motivated to seek this out, then like it's possible to glean something from this. Maybe not. I mean, the other part of it is that it's like it's legalese. Like I frankly just like skimming it. I could read it closely, but just skimming it, it doesn't look like there's. Oh shit, it doesn't look like there's any information there. So I also forgot how to interact with the world. So that was pointed out to me as like one of the places where narrative is embedded, and that may very well be. But this is sort of what I'm talking about. It's not embedded in a way that's accessible, and there's not a framework around the game that makes me really like care that much, like feel like I'm gonna dig through the sort of hidden dirty corners of the world to try to find out that information, because frankly it's not clear to me that information exists, right? There's nothing. This isn't a mystery. It's not tantalizing. It's just it's not there. It hasn't been told to me. Thanos says that it would probably be more readable at higher resolution. This is not like a high-end gaming machine, but this is a brand new computer that was bought for the intention of playing games. And when I try to run this, not like high poly game, I mean, like this game is doing some things graphically, and it's doing some things computationally that are like super interesting, but it's not like rendering at an extreme that I would expect a machine to like chug on it. I can't run this game, is my point. I can't run this game at a higher resolution. I can't run this game full screen. Maybe I can run it full screen. Actually, I probably can run it full screen at a lower resolution. I can't run this game at a higher resolution. So yeah, that contract might be more legible, but again, like that's not sort of really. The game is not set up. It's not designed in a way that like pulls me towards that information. It's putting up walls between me and that information. Okay. Did all of these things. Showtime. There's showtime next. Do I click on this to advance? I do. Holy fuck, there's a perimeter breach. Oh shit, no, that's not good. Oh fuck, no, we're getting attacked by giant robot mechs. Holy fuck, wait, what? What is combat trance? Combat trance. Holy shit, what? This is fucking insane. Okay, so apparently I stopped playing last time at an extremely odd moment. Which, I mean, like, oh god. Okay, so let's be fair. It was an extremely odd moment to stop playing the game. I had just finished everything that I needed to do to complete the chapter, but then I didn't complete the chapter, which is not normal player behavior. That's not something that you expect a player to do. If a player gets all of the keys to unlock the door, they're going to unlock the door. And then if they're going to stop playing, your expectation is that they would stop playing it after the end of the chapter, at the beginning of the next chapter. And I didn't do that because I didn't want to end on what I thought was going to be playing video about, like, setting up for the next chapter. All of the previous chapters they ended with, okay, now you go get upgrades. And then, like, we're going to teach you how to use the new upgrades. That's where I wanted to start. But as a result of that, I stopped playing at a really weird place. And so the narrative flow for that moment got completely destroyed, right? That should have been the climax. Did my friends die? Okay, so I went into they're outside. I went into a combat trance. I killed a bunch of giant robots, completely destroyed all of my shit. By the way, I have a bionic arm. My friends seem like they are super fucking capable with an electro sword and a and a rocket launcher. So like no need to worry about them. Oh, I didn't mean to climb up onto the roof, but I guess that's what I did. Interesting. Do we feel comfortable just like sitting around? Like, is that probably the end of that? I guess so. I mean, look at all these fucking tanks that we trashed. So, I suppose... Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, shit just got real, though, huh? How you guys feeling? Alright. Time passes. We're gonna rebuild. Or maybe just get the fuck out. Software, wetware... hardware. Getting the fuck out seems like probably the right call. Yes, let's burn this apartment down. That's probably what we ought to do. Yep. Oh, okay. How do I throw like that? Is that gonna... I feel like there are enough sparks in there that these should probably blow up. But maybe that wasn't in the budget. Okay. How you doing? You gonna light a match? Let's say goodbye to it all. Damn! That was wild. What a weird way to experience that, huh? Okay. Alright. That's Jetlag says apparently this is part of that environmental narrative. That's just narrative. I mean, that was just like, that was plot right there. That was shit happening. Okay, now we're on an airship? Did we moved our operation mobile, which probably makes some sense. Do you guys get like a solid network connection from up here? All right, team tutorial. Get the 3 magic keys. This doesn't seem like there's a prep part to this. Now it's just showtime. Plan, observe, ruminate. Yeah, oh fuck, yes. Alright, so now this is a 3-man job. Alright. I like this. I think I remember Brendan talking about this when he came and talked about this game like 2 or 3 years ago at USC. And talking about like what a nightmare this was to design. How do I zoom in like this? We still have a business registration certificate. And it's posted in a conspicuous place. Okay, whatever. Okay, so here's what I'm guessing. I don't know what... Oh, Caser. Caser is me. I'm the Caser, probably. Enginani sounds like... yeah, okay. Power saw, door jaw, launcher. The greaser has fast boots, ultra climb, and jelly bones. Interesting. Okay, so these are our 3 roles. I'm going to go into each of these VR setups one at a time. I'm essentially going to play the game as I've been playing it, but I think these are going to overlap as characters. So, like, the fiction that hasn't been super present so far in the actual gameplay is that I'm not committing heists, I'm planning for heists. I'm going into VR, I'm laying out all of the actions that will be necessary to commit the heists. That has been more or less a one-to-one with actually doing it, except that I get to, infinite do-overs. Now I think I'm going to go in and I'm going to plan out the movement for each character. I'm going to start with the Caser. Sounds like a good place to start. And look at this. Optional, yes. Can Caser complete the mission? No. Caser is going to go in and like do stuff, and then that's going to be recorded, and then I'm going to go in with like the engineer or the greaser or something, and because of the things that the Caser does, assuming the timing based on the action, like the plan that I do here, things in the environment will change. Like if the Caser opens a door, oh shit, look at this. If the Caser opens a door, then the engineer will be able to go through that door, but only after the Caser opens it. So I'm gonna basically do a multi-part team-based heist, one part at a time. Role parameters: plan, observe, ruminate. Snap photos of photo points. How do I do any of that? Acquire the 3 keys. This is showing me that the greaser has like a physical property difference. There's a standard climb height and then an ultra climb height, so the greaser can climb much higher and can climb to the top of this thing. For example, I'm in no clip, aren't I? Like, should I be? All right, so this is the key that the greasers are gonna have to get. Oh, the Caser, I guess the Caser is in no clip? Maybe? It's not 100% perfectly clear. Buzzsaw, handheld boron, nitride circular saw. Okay, no wait. The Caser is interacting with the world physically. It's not no clip, but is able to like fly around. So doesn't interact with gravity, but does interact with other things. So in order for me to take a photo of this last thing, I'm gonna have to like get the engineer to come in and open something up for me. So I'm gonna F4. Let me see. Multi-sim primer. Okay, how about the engineer goes in? Is that a different person than my normal person? Okay, I got one of those. Good for me. That's my insertion point. I can... hair trigger sensor is off. Good. Okay, I just click on things. What just happened? Oh, timer started. Oh, Christ. How about this? Does this have a timer associated with it? So I go in here. The greaser can go under a thing or through there. And this door will only stay open for so long. But that's fine, I didn't actually need that door. Okay, so how about let's go to greaser. This is definitely a different person. Okay. Oh, look, there's my engineer, right? The recorded engineer's gonna get that key. Then she's gonna come down here somewhere. Yeah, right. She comes down here. She's gonna open up the door, and then I can go in through the door and do this other thing. Which is Quadrilateral Cowboy has stopped working. Well, fuck. What? What? That's not okay. I'm not okay with that. Hold on, let me... So this is the last autosave. Good game. Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for the support. Okay, alright. I'm just gonna rush through this now. Caser, I don't think really did anything important at the beginning. I'm gonna open that sucker. And then I'm going to open this thing for no particular reason. I don't think I need to open both. And then I'm going to exit. And oh, that was a blink. I'm going to go here. Did I already get that? Probably. Fortunately, it appears that getting that key twice didn't break anything serious. Oh, I just like walk up to it and that's all I need to do. Sweet, that's pretty good. Okay, now I know this character also has like, whoa, look at that. Look at how fast. Jesus Christ, that is remarkable. All right, and now I get the third key. And then I gotta go to an extraction point. Where's the extraction point? There. No alarms, no catastrophic falls. That's good to know because I did fall like a fair bit. 47 seconds. God damn it, Thano. Alright, so that was easy enough. I wonder what it means that now we're doing this differently. What did that say? Impound? Something about an impound? Get the Farfig. Repulse Bay impound lot. Get the Farfig. Okay. Let's save it. Why not? Alright, let's go in with the Caser. Caser's going to tell us everything we need to know. Holy shit, we're on like a giant spaceship. Does this insertion points? It doesn't tell me whose insertion point is whose, which is too bad, but whatever. Okay. I can't get anywhere. I can't get anywhere. It's also really hard to like walk around. Can I go under the ship? Oh look, I can. So this is cool. This is fun. This is fine. I like the addition of this like team mechanic, and it's teaching me how to use it, and that's very neat. Once upon a time, this was a programming game, and it's sort of not anymore, which is a little strange. But only a little. I mean, it's only a little strange. Okay, I came in. Can I break anything? What I'd like to do is break some things. Do I not have that power? Oh, what about over here? Yeah, this looks like breakable. Perfect. Okay. Here's my question. If I hit F4 and then I go back to the caser. The caser is going to come in at the start, so at t equals 0. And then I can watch the engineer walk over there and walk around like an idiot. Yeah, I hear sound effects. I don't hear any background music. Which I don't think is something I turned off. I think it's just not in the game. Okay, now I can come down here. Whoa. Can anybody do that? Can I do that as the caser? Whoa. Oh! As the caser, I have everybody's powers. Thanks, Nano. Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that even a little bit. Got it. Okay. So, as... Okay, so as the caser, I can run around and do whatever the fuck I want. And then I'm going to need to use the other 2 rolls to... Oh, okay, so 30 so I turned off... There's a data jack. What does the data jack do? What is this? Tower activate. Okay, so the greaser has to go through here. And up here maybe? Oh, this tower just got like way fucking bigger. Okay. I take a photo of that. This is a data jack. Slot 4 open. I'm gonna have to do all of this again because I'm not actually understanding any of the shit that I'm doing. And then I go down here, and I didn't blink. I do. This is the thing. This is what I'm looking for. I'm trying to get this thing. Benfolio security boot. Okay. So I'm trying to get down here and get this whatever thing. Don't misuse the security boot. Oh yeah. Sweet. Look at that. Look at how I can misuse that fucker. Oh, and then this starts, what, flying? Wait, why do I have gravity all of a sudden? Because it thinks I'm, like, super done. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so wait, let me do that. Well, that was strange. Let me do this again. Alright, so engineer can come down here, break open this sucker. Come down here. This all looks different. Engineer can open this up. Engineer can open that up. Press this button. With careful timing, because meanwhile the greaser comes in here, goes down here, right? Wants to be like coming down here as that goes off. Activates the tower, goes up, goes through here, and then like zooms up all of these bits. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Presses that sucker, right, which opens, and then comes down. The engineer then, who is like down here somewhere. What happens to that thing? Just closes. If I was on the other side of it. Oh, and now it's super armed. I'm not going to be able to open it again. Interesting. Okay, so the engineer is on the other side of the door, has to come out before this door closes, come back up here, come over here, cut this sucker open. That's it. All right. Engineer. So I'm going to have to do this twice with the engineer, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no. Engineer's fast forwarding. Wait, can I undo that? Can I unfast forward? How do I... F3, restart. Hey, perfect. That's what I wanted. Nice feature, Brendan. Thank you. All right, engineer is going to open this sucker up. Go down. Open this up. Open this up. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn that off. Come out of here. Come out of here. Go this way. Come out of here. Whoops. Out here. And then come and wait over here for things to happen. Great. Good job, engineer. Meanwhile, the greaser... This is fucking awesome. Comes out here. Waits for the engineer to open this sucker up. I love the, like, temp models. Front and back. Superimposed. Wait for the engineer to open this door up. Great. Slip through there. And now wait several seconds. It's actually, this level is designed really nicely so that this is, the timing for that is natural. So I like built in several seconds of like maybe things will go wrong. But if you didn't, just naturally, it would take longer for the greaser to get there. And so it would work out probably, and you would probably realize, oh, good thing that worked out, because otherwise I'd be totally screwed. And then next time you'd know to do it better. Right, I'm waiting several seconds. I come back out here. I go over here. Hey, look at that. I even fell down without realizing it because I was standing on the place. Okay, go to the extraction point, which is right there. You're very fast, Thano. Good job. Repulse Bay impound lot. Okay, so, oh god, we're gonna have to talk about this structurally in just a second. I mean, let's do it now while we're waiting for it to load. This was a really complicated game. Return of the Farfig. I don't know what the Farfig is. This was a really complicated game. It built up its complexity very nicely. Right? It started with you just interact with the environment to open doors and flip switches and things, and then you pull out your terminal in order to do all of those same things remotely. And then you learn how to do them in sequences and on timings and things like that. And then you get like little robot friends. You get like a cockroach that you can like move around, and you get a gun that you can like shoot from a distance and shit like that. You can do all sorts of crazy things, and you plan complicated heists based on all of that. Now we're moving into sort of phase 2. We've gone back to the very beginning. We're introducing a new, extremely complicated mechanic, which is this like sort of time travel-y virtual cooperation, self-cooperation, like multi-agent complex, doing like these crazy things. You will notice that we like simplified the fuck out of everything else. We went all the way back to the very, very basics of you're just interacting with things in the world. You're just basically flipping switches. Now, we're going to start stepping up the complexity again. We already learned how to do all of these other things. Now we're going to do those same things or similar sorts of things in the new, much more complicated context of a multi-agent, like, time travel, self-cooperative. I don't even know how to describe what this game is anymore. Okay, I'm green hair. Am I normally green hair? Is that who I always am? That's curious. Engine oil, lubrication. Fine. This motor has internal arcing parts. This is like a anti-internal combustion engine somehow. Okay, so you're building some shit. Like, was that meaningful that I could do that? It doesn't feel particularly meaningful. You're basically, we're building a new workshop. But I'm guessing we're not gonna, like, operate out of this workshop. We're gonna operate off of this, like, skyship. Maybe? I don't know. Am I slower than normal? I feel slow. I have all these, like, do not open doors. Okay, friends. What do you want me to do? Is there any hacking that needs to be done? I feel like I'm good at hacking. Do I flip this switch? Seems like a terrible idea. But nobody else seemed to mind. Okay, alright. I'm doing... Oh, I'm changing the oil filter. I guess. Am I supposed to be doing this? Like... Got it. Here's a new oil filter. Can we just install that sucker? Great. Oil drain plug. Now the oil drains out. I gotta put all of this shit back, though. Don't you understand? Yes, there we go. Thank you. Can I, how about this? Can I put the door back? No, you're not gonna automatically just take the door from me and put it back in place? Fine. Fuck you, then. Alright, I'm gonna take this. And I guess I'm gonna... come up. And this was meaningful because I needed to open the cap to pour oil into it. I see, like, I would have enjoyed that job more if somebody had given it to me, I think. Maybe that's not true for everybody. Maybe other people feel more attached to that job because they sort of saw that it needed doing. I don't feel like I saw that it needed doing, though. I feel like the game sort of directed me indirectly, like, kind of loosely to do it. Oh, whoops! I got clipped. I got clipped by the speed ship racer that is happening there right now. Yes, sorry. Thank you for the big green flashing light. That is the only way that I would have known how to open the doors. It's a good idea to put a new drain plug washer on. Yes. Yeah, that's probably true. The job was evident in the floating possessed notebook. Oh, of course. This was actually literally instructions and not like random things. Okay. There's so many random things that I feel like are random things in the world that that have no particular meaning, and so maybe like again, maybe this is a flaw in the way that I'm playing the game, that all of these things actually have an obvious intrinsic meaning and I'm missing it all. But I'm sort of missing it all. Okay, what now? What now, friends? Do you want to just go out here? Just go out here. Seems like something you can do. Am I taking pictures? Is that what we look like? Wow, that is an interesting choice. I'm gonna need a minute to process that. The game just... So what just happened in my head is the game created a distinction, a break between the reality of the game as presented and another reality that it perhaps represents. I don't know what that means. Curious. All right, we're gonna grab a vault. We're gonna fly over a fucking highway. We're gonna steal a vault out of a truck. That sounds like something that I want to save first. All right, Caser. I do like how the Caser is set apart from the other two and blue instead of yellow, and actually like in a much neater, more professional font. Everything here points towards do this one first. So before you even sort of know what the roles of all of these things are, do this one first. All right, so here's a photo for me to snap. This is an entry point. I can unlock it using the good old rotary saw. Then I'm going to have 35 seconds. 30 seconds for the greaser to slip through there and under there and under there. And somehow... What is this? No, that's fine. I'm not going to do it. This literally cannot be opened. Got it. So somehow... Oh, no, I see. Okay, so the greaser can unscrew these screws, come down here to where the objective is, and manually open the door, but... Oh, yeah, that totally worked. Manually open the door, and, probably, like, pick this up and bring it out here. Do I have... Oh, I do! I have access to a whole bunch of things. So I can put a launcher down, for example. Christ, right here. And... maybe set it to go up onto the... this thing? Like that, maybe, like that, and then grab that sucker and bring it over here and like have it go up to there. That's gonna be the hard part, to do that inside of 35 seconds, but whatever, probably can do it. All right, engineer job is real simple. Here's the job. First, how many launchers do I have? Just the one? Does each character have one? The timer doesn't start until I get over there. So, starting like this, come over here. The greaser is going to do the same thing, launch over using the same launcher. Then I'm going to open this up. And then the timer starts. And at that point, there's nothing else I can do, so I'm going to exit. And the greaser is going to go in. The greaser's going to wait. And then engineer is going to put that sucker down and like futz with it a little bit. And then go. I'm going to let her go first, and then I'm going to go. And then she's going to open that thing. Okay, and then go down. No, go down. Go down. You have a limited amount of time. Why won't you go down? What's going on? What's happening? What the fuck? What's going on? Go down. What the fuck was that? What was any of that? Okay, so if I don't spend all of my time... No. I want to restart. F3, restart. No. Restart. Restart from the... Why is she already over there? Restart the whole thing. Fuck. Thano, do I usually need to crouch in order to drop down through a hole? All I was trying to do was just drop down. I don't know why would I have needed to crouch? That was, did that maybe a little premature. No, but I didn't actually go through the hole. No, okay. See, I'm like not through the hole. Is it a much smaller hole than I think it is? Like, is it much shallower than I realize? Ah, fuck. Go this way, open that. Oh no, now I don't have a thing? That's a problem. That's gonna be a problem. Shit. Okay, so Yeah, those klaxons, the alarm system is really cool. Thano, give me a second to like think about this. Clearly, I'm struggling. Oh, fuck. Okay. This may be just stupid. Is it stupid? Is that the problem? Is it like unbelievably stupid? Let's go with this. No. Can I set the extraction point? Can the... Whoa, whoops. Can the caser set the extraction point? Five to reposition those things. God damn it. Can I press like F6? I have my deck. I can do shit with my deck. But I swear to God, I don't see anything that I could. How do I set the extraction point? Isn't that something I used to be able to do? F5. Press F5 to reposition. Can't fucking do it. Okay, I can't set the extraction point. All right, that's fine then. Do I just push the vault off of the truck onto the highway and assume that we'll like be able to pick it up off the road? I'm gonna try that. I honestly am not sure what to do. I feel like what I want to do is set up a launcher to put it back onto the airship and then get everybody onto the airship, because I could get everybody on there. It just doesn't, like, in terms of feet, how big is that? Because it seems like it's like 4 or 5 feet, but I interact with it like it's 1 or 2. All right, sorry, I'm distracted. What if I just throw this out? Okay. Did that... No. No. I could, okay. Where's the extraction point? What, oh. The engineer has all of the launchers, so it's not that I see, it's a roll problem. I see, okay. Alright, so I need to use the engineer to do the launcher. That makes sense. That's... That timing is real tight then. Okay. Okay, alright, I can do that. Yeah, the extraction point is on the airboat. Which makes sense. Like, that's sort of what I thought it was, but it wasn't. Once I sort of started wondering, that wasn't clear. Okay, I am going to want to talk about how the restart works, because mostly it doesn't make any sense to me. Did I fuck something up? Apparently I fucked something up. Okay. God damn it. See how much more complicated this gets with this stuff? Like, it's a good thing that they're easing us into it. Because otherwise this would be just insane. Okay. And then I go in with the greaser. Okay. Now go into the engineer again. Engineer does all of this shit, blah blah blah, and then stands here waiting with the launcher out, ready to go. Come on, come on. Oh fuck. There it is. Whew! Okay. That'll be fun. Okay, blah blah blah. We speed through everything. We go fast, fast, fast. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And now we're here. And now push this like this. Wait for the engineer to go. Go, engineer. Go, engineer. Ha 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 ha! Got you, Thano. Okay. Timing is really a thing. Timing is really a thing, but you can switch back and forth between the characters. But the characters need to act in lockstep, in a coordinated fashion. And so the way that you get them to do that is by doing part of the action from one character's perspective, and then doing sort of the next step from the other character's perspective, and then switching back. But those timings do still need to be coordinated, and that's especially important when the characters are separated physically, which we did a little bit in the like very first team test, whatever. Okay, the thing that strikes me as super weird is F3 is the restart key. So every time I go into a character, it fast forwards me as far in time as I've gone with that character previously, right? So each character is essentially creating a map. Is creating like a path through space over time. And I can do that for as long as I want. I take a character in for 15 seconds. The path is 15 seconds long. I go in for a minute and a half. The path is 90 seconds long. When I go into that character again, it zooms me to the end of the path, wherever that is, and I take over from there. I start, creating additional path. I hit F3 and I go back to the beginning. I go back to t equals 0, the sync point, the start of the mission. But only for that character. The other characters desync in what I consider to be a really weird way, because you can think about all of the characters are acting in a shared time space. They're all acting in like a shared timeline. And when one character goes for 15 seconds, the other character goes for the same 15 seconds. And indeed, if one character goes for 15 seconds and then the other character goes in and I'm playing live for 15 seconds, I can watch the first character move around. I can see their path play out. If I restart on one character, in my head, I'm rewinding the timeline back to t equals 0. And so all of the characters should go to where they would be at t equals 0. And then their paths should start spooling out again. Otherwise, with one character going back to restart, they can't see what the other characters are doing. They can't coordinate with the other characters as they go through time. Am I crazy? Doesn't that make sense? Doesn't that seem like the way that it should work? I'm not sure why it doesn't. I'm not sure why, under what circumstances, under what like mental model I'm supposed to have where one of the characters restarts and resets time and the other character doesn't appear in the place where she should appear at that time. I find that really super confusing. And mentally, the way that I'm dealing with it is just saying, like, if one character fucks up, then I have to trash all of the characters. I have to just go through, well, there's only 2, so it doesn't really matter, but I have to go through both of them and restart both of them manually, and then restart my whole coordinated effort on both characters from the beginning. And maybe that's the point, is it wants me to have to do that. That it wants that to be the penalty of screwing up. But it just mentally, it seems really weird. Then couldn't you just have it be where if you hit reset, then it resets all of the characters? And it makes that real obvious? Like, why? That's such a strange... Okay, anyway, I'm going to hit F4 to continue. I did the truck job, or I planned it out well. Do I have contracts anymore? What the hell? The physics in this game, like, suddenly got really weird. I do still have contracts. This looks exactly like all of the other contracts, so I don't know. All right. I'm going to save. I am going to pause. I am going to come back in just a second.